We are here in the studio with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue. I love Mondays. We get 2 full segments with Vail Mountain Rescue, and these guys provide such a great service to our valley. You know, they go out there in the backcountry and rescue people that have gotten lost or injured themselves, and it's actually a totally free service. But I don't want to take up all the time here, Dan. You've always got some great stories. How are you doing this morning?
Well, it was a fun week. We're now up to 102 missions for the year, which is about 20% more than prior 2 years.
Yeah, you think that's a result of the warmer weather?
Warmer weather, more summer activities, we don't know, but the teams in the state that do large mission counts are all up 20 to maybe 40%.
Okay, so it's across the state.
And our helicopter missions are about constant between ourselves and Pitt County. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, and you never are. You always get the question, well, are they all locals or are they all guests? Well, what's a guest? Is a guest somebody from Denver that's lived here for 20 years? Well, probably not. They probably know what they're doing and they just had bad luck, or 20 years finally caught up with them. That'll do. You get people that push that envelope one last time. Yeah. That's why when the shoulder season starts, our workload doesn't go down. You get people that, I got to get that one last climb in. Well, you really don't want it to be the last climb.
No, never say that.
You know, I never say the last run off the mountain. Yeah. You know, I may come over the bridge the last time and say, thank you, God.
But never call last run.
No, but it depends on how many near misses I get.
Yeah.
But we had 3 mountain bikers, mostly over the handlebars kind of things, broken legs. And then we had 1 ATV and 1 motorcycle.
Okay.
Which, and all of those we didn't roll on. We look at those and say, is this person going to get out on their own? And, you know, one guy said, well, you know, I landed on my hand, I sprained my wrist, but I'm pretty sure I can ride out. And he wasn't too far out. So we said, okay, call me when you get out. Yeah. Those kinds of things. Yeah. It's just, we're not trying to save you if you don't need saving. That's what it gets down to. Yeah. But we've had our share of things going on, and in training, of course, we do probably an hour or more of training for every hour of mission.
Oh,
probably
wow, that's a lot of training.
Mostly 2 hours. Yeah. We have a couple of training nights a week, and then we have larger training events, often once a month, that are an all-day Saturday kind of thing, whether it's climbing or mid-wall pickoffs, which is you have a stuck climber hanging on the wall. You have to go down and get him, which is if you ever get a chance to watch that, preferably in training rather than for real, it's quite a ballet. You can do it with 4 people, but I wouldn't want to.
Is that the most difficult of the rescues, is when they're just hanging from a rock wall?
In climbing, that's the difficult one. Now, when you add to that, the only way you can get to the guy is by helicopter. Well, and somebody's got to be on the cable and kind of swing into a ledge to get him. That's probably the most difficult.
Does that happen in the winter when they're ice climbing?
No. Ice climbers we get when they fall. Yeah. And they're out in East Vail. We had an ice climber who had a belayer, and he was climbing up on the Fang, which is a local well-known ice formation, and it broke loose. The whole Fang came down.
Oh, wow.
And it came down at about a 45-degree angle. And this guy, he was badly hurt. He was, in the medical term, is insulted. He was bleeding from every orifice, just from the impact. But the lucky guy was the belayer, because the Fang came down at a 45-degree angle, and he was in the crotch of the angle.
So it landed right behind him, essentially.
Well, right in front of him.
Oh, in front, okay.
And he's in a pocket. And that's about 60 tons of ice. That would have been a lot of work.
Oh, that's some scary stuff.
And the other guy lived.
Yeah.
They got him on the bird with almost the last blood in the valley, and they gave him a lot more blood in Denver, and he made it.
That's good news.
So we do some ice climbing, usually on the Fang, the Designator, some places that are right around there. And we do it with those with fire. Their fire is always going to get there first. And on one of these biker incidents, we needed a lot more manpower than we could get, because it's a decent rough carryout. And
I'm gonna stop you there because I do have to go to a weather. But we've got another 4 minutes with you coming right up, and
you're going to
give us some good tips and finish that story. So stick around. We've got more Dan Smith coming up. But first, Ashley has got another weather report.